Good evening, everybody. I thought I'd do a quick jump on to give you an update on our hip and pelvis programme. I've had 3 people join up this week, but I'm getting lots of questions through. So whatever you resist in life will persist. So a lot of you have had hip problems for years. You might have poor mobility. You might have hip pain. It might be something connected with a shoulder. It might be something to do with the way you're sitting, the way you're moving. It could be gut related. But the problem is problems don't go away. And if they do, they usually come back 10 times worse. So you have to ask yourself this question. Are you prepared to sacrifice the time for your body? Because everybody tells me that they don't have time, yet we all have time to doom scroll on our phones. We have time to watch the TV. We have time doing things which don't take us forwards to a healthy life and body. So it's our priorities. Are you willing to dedicate the time you would normally do something else to getting your hips right? Do you have the willingness? So are you willing to go uncomfortable and be uncomfortable, try different things, or do you just want to stay doing the same thing? Because if what you're doing is working, and I know this myself, I would get the right results. And when things aren't working, we get the same results. And that's the same for everything in life. Do you have the energy? Everybody starts New Year's resolutions. Probably most of you have started and packed in by now. So if you have the energy, are you willing to sacrifice that time and give the commitment the period of time? And if you don't have the energy, are you going to do the things that give you the energy, like getting to bed on time, drinking water, drinking whole foods, which are not going to give you lethargy, doing breathing exercises, doing simple movement or walking? So where are you going to get your energy from and your resources? How are you going to pay for your program? Are you going to take the money away from your takeaway? Are you going to take the money away from your going out and drinking or your booze? Are you going to take the money away from perhaps your hair or nails? What are you going to do? Because you cannot put a cost on your health. So we make time for everything that makes us feel good from the external. That's our clothes, our makeup, our car, all these feel good things. But very, very, few times do we make the time to work from the inside out. And the inside out really is not just the organs, it's the connection to the soul and the self. So are you willing to connect with your inner self and change your story? Because if you just are going to repeat the same behavior, nothing will happen and nothing will change. And a question came up tonight from a lady, from Rebecca in Northwich. What will I get from the program? Well, everybody gets out of all my programs or anything in life what you put in. So if I sign up to a reading club and I'm not doing any reading, guess what? I'm not going to get anything out of it. If I just keep repeating the same thing, I'll get the same result. If I signed up for Taekwondo or the gym and I don't go, I'm not going to get anything out of it. If I want to learn a new language like French and I just do it once a month for 12 months, I'm going to learn something, but I'm not going to learn a lot. So your things to think about tonight: time, willingness, resources, and energy. The ball's in your court. I'm going to leave it up to you. I look forward to hearing from you.